Boom. Oh, that was perfect. You turned on the light right when we went live. So we're live again. Seth.
What's up?
Yeah, so actually we'll go landscape, I think, right?
Can we?
Oh, orientation is locked. Rotate device block. Back. What?
Go back, go back, go back.
Fuck.
Go back.
All right, whatever. Sorry to have a vertical video. Now we're like cut off like this unless we want to be really friendly.
You were never going to get live streaming.
This
right?
is the worst thing ever.
Someone make a tutorial video on live streaming for Daniel.
Anyways, we got cut off because of some strange internet stuff here in New York.
Yeah. It was. We have bad internet here at the studio, so.
Yeah, the wires in this building are 643 years old.
It actually is a really old building, but what makes it cool too. I mean.
No, for sure. So anyways, I saw in the chat, which I couldn't see for whatever reason, that we were getting some questions about the actual technique and stuff. We did do a video for Adorama called...
It was called Multipop. I'm pretty sure it's called Multipop. Go to Adorama TV, presents Seth Miranda.
Yeah. Adorama presents Seth Miranda.
Right. The last technique in that video was very, very similar to what we did here, minus a couple of things with white balance and other stuff. But for the most part, yeah.
Yeah, so essentially, I mean, maybe we'll do something else on it, but basically, it's a rear curtain sync, meaning the flash fires at the end, and Seth was zooming the lens. So you get your position, you open your shutter, you zoom. While you're doing it, that makes the LED lights drag, making the lasers, and then you pop.
But you want to frame first.
Well, yeah, of course.
You want to have your end result framed, focus, no matter what kind of lens you have, focus first. Then zoom in, forget about what that looks like, hit the shutter, and then when you zoom out to where you were framed before, you should have the image you want, and then all that zoom will drag every constant light source to be a streak.
Yeah, you got to think about that when you're doing rear curtain sync, that the flash fires at the end, meaning that where you end up is your final frame. So it's that saying, right, you compose, then you zoom to where you want to be, then you go back.
And then zoom out, yeah.
Yeah.
And the flash will freeze wherever it's touching. So if you have a fast flash duration, which you can run into a problem with cheaper light source flashes or higher power, the more power you put through a flash, the longer the duration, the less frozen you'll have.
That's right. So you want to make sure that you're using a faster flash duration or shorter flash duration, or don't move so much.
Yeah.
I mean, that's basically it.
Yeah.
And we were using the mighty. Can it spin around?
What?
Yep. The mighty Speedotron.
Yeah, this is a very old unit, but it's a 2403B, so it's 2400 watt seconds. There's my girl.
That's the Speedotron custom Last Witness.
Yeah, but I mean, it takes 6 at once. However, you can split them, combine them, isolate them. So every socket is 400, 800 watt seconds, 1200 watt seconds. If I isolate them, if I combine them and put just one head in, it's 2400 watt seconds. I put 2 heads in, it's 1200 watt seconds, and so on and so forth.
Strangely enough, this one down here, you plug a hairdryer into, just in case. You never know.
Are you serious?
No, I'm kidding.
Oh. I was like, I hate you so much.
But yeah, what's cool about this is if you don't know how to work the pack.
Oh, right on the side. It used to have it. I mean, it's worn off now,
but it has directions on the side,
which was pretty cool. I mean, this is as crazy stripped down as lighting gets. I think it's like you want power, it'll fire.
Yeah, Speedotron is classic.
But the 2403B is cool because you can actually have a stop down. So other units, you were stuck with whatever watt seconds you have coming out of the outlet. This you can actually stop down up to 3 stops. So.
Right. So like if we went back in time like 20 years and we're doing a product video on a strobe kit, this is what we'd be doing.
Shut up, man. Hey, these Speedotrons lasted my whole career, man.
They're amazing. Okay. Anyways, back to this setup here. So anyways, thanks for watching. We will maybe do another video where we show this, like more simplified, where we're not actually doing a job. Because sometimes when you're working on a job, there's not as much time to just talk about it.
Yeah.
The
shots will be up on Last X Witness on my Instagram shortly. If I get a chance to look through them, I made sure not to have to do any edits. Really, everything. The whole point was in camera. I want to say thanks to Jacepticon for hitting me up on Instagram to do this shoot, and this guy for live streaming it and letting me use half of his toys today too.
Yes, Jacepticon, check that out. Spelled exactly as you say it.
Oh, and we want to give a shout out to Rico Pentax. Thanks for the Theta. We tried to do a time lapse today with it.
Yeah, we'll see how that comes out. It was my first time lapse ever with the 360 hanging from the ceiling. So
with tether tool stuff.
Yeah, we use tether tools grip. So we'll see if that comes out, and if so, I'll put it up here so you guys can see. If you have any questions, write it in the comment of the video because I'm going to close this down now, so I won't see it in the chat. So give it a second, and I'll see you soon.